Is insurance a grudge purchase? Now, if I had to have a panel in front of me of the public, I think a lot of people would say that it is a grudge purchase. Now, as an insurance assessor, I am not employed to sell insurance. I'm there to validate a claim. So I'm wearing a completely different cap when I give my perspective and opinion on this subject of insurance being a grudge purchase. And the reason I feel that it's not is because of the following. If you had to have a vehicle accident and you wrote off your vehicle and you abided by your terms and conditions of your policy, there'd be no problem. Your claim will be settled. However, if you did not abide by the policy conditions and wordings, there will be a problem with your claim. So when thinking of insurance as a grudge purchase, I'd like to urge the general public out there to look at it from this perspective. You're employed by a company, let's say. You receive your employment contract, and in that contract, it gives you the rules, the regulations, the conditions, the expectations. If you do not meet those conditions on your employment contract, you'll most likely end up in the end losing your position in that company, losing your job. Would you still look at it as being unfair if you have not abided by the conditions of your employment contract? Therefore, when thinking of insurance, think of it as you provide information, you go for your interview, you inform your prospective employers of your duties, your capabilities, your strengths, your weaknesses, and they hire you based on what you've provided them. If you don't meet their requirements, then, like I said, you will end up losing your job. Now, the same happens in insurance. So yesterday I posted a video with ENCA where Christelle Coleman, who's the CEO of Army Underwriting Managers, she confirmed and she explained and she gave an example of a motor vehicle accident where a client insured his vehicle for 4 million rand and did not note anybody else as a driver on that policy, only himself, which means the risk to the insurance company, although already high because it's a 4 million rand vehicle, the driver of that vehicle is, say, 55 years old, which means he's had a lot more experience on the road. What happened was his young 20-year-old son took his vehicle, went for a joyride and wrote the vehicle off. Now, it can be argued that is not fair, whatever the case may be, but if the insured had told the insurance company that his 20-year-old son would also be driving the vehicle, he would have paid a premium accordingly, which means he wouldn't have prejudiced the insurance company. So just like an employment contract, if you do not meet the conditions of your employment contract, you lose your job. Insurance, if you provide the incorrect information at the time of the policy being issued, there will be a problem when it comes to claiming, and your claim may very well not be paid. And then one cannot point the finger at the insurance company because they insured you based on the information that you've provided. If you provide correct information, you get the correct outcome. If you provide the incorrect information, sadly you're not going to get the desired outcome you were hoping for. And then you cannot blame it on the insurance company just not wanting to pay your claim.